G'day, Tom back again with another video in our series on Photoshop, and this course requires that you're going to have to post some information, some indication of what you've been producing for your blog that you've already hopefully established. Now, once you've established this blog, there's going to be a need to upload images, some screenshots perhaps, and maybe some sketches. And if you're sketching out your ideas, if you're one that's inclined to create sketches of your ideas before you actually put them into practice, then you'll need to find some way of uploading those sketches. Now, I've got one here that I've done for task 4 as an example, and in this sketch I've scanned it in just with a standard scanner, and once I've got that scan on the computer, obviously it's fairly straightforward uploading it into the blog, just the same way as you'd upload any other photograph into the blog. Other ways that you might decide, if you haven't got a scanner, you may decide to use your mobile telephone, and most of the mobile phones these days have a camera that you can use for that very purpose. And otherwise you may have a digital camera you have access to that you can take a photograph of the scan of the draft and upload it as a photograph. So any way you can get that digital image up there is fine. As far as capturing screen shots or capturing even videos of what you've been up to on screen, if you prefer to do it that way, I'll show you some techniques on that. So we'll be using some software that's available to you that you can actually capture screenshots online without any problem. You may have a need to try and record some of the things that are happening on your screen for various reasons, and if you're just recording still images, then the technique is to use on the PC, if you press Control Print Screen, it'll capture onto your clipboard whatever's on the full screen, so you can paste that into an application. I'll just show you the technique there. So if, for example, if I should also say that if you only want to capture the current window, then it's Alt Print Screen. So hold down the Alt key, tap Print Screen, and then if I go into an application like Microsoft Paint, for example, that comes with Windows, and now if I go and paste that, it shows that it's just pasted that capture of the screen in there. Now that's fine for still images. If you're on a Macintosh, then to do the same thing there, if you press Command 3, you can capture whatever's on the full screen, and it'll actually create a PNG image of that file that it'll put on the desktop for you, and it'll call it picture 1 or however many you've been doing. And if you want to only capture a portion of the screen, if you hold down the Command and 4 keys, it'll give you a set of crosshairs, and you can click and drag the amount of space you want to capture. Now, if you want to capture video, there are some free video screen recorders, and I've just done a search on Google here, and it's come up with WikiHow, and it's come up with this record screen in Microsoft Windows 7, and it discusses an application called Screen Recorder. So, and it's a free bit of software. There's another one from a mob called NCH, which called Debut Video Capture Software. And it says here, get it free. A free version of Debut Video Capture Software is available for non-commercial use only. So if you're doing it as a student, then it's okay to use that. I'll just try firing that up so you can see the window you get there. Now it's saying here, this free version, I've got to certify that the program's been used for non-commercial processes or needs. And here it's given me the window where I can decide what I want to actually capture. I can this is set to screen capture. It will actually let me capture a webcam if I have one. It'll allow me to choose different file types. MP4 is probably the preferred file type these days for capturing video. and it's just a case of pressing the or clicking on the big record button there, or pressing F5 on the keyboard, and I would be able to record whatever I'm trying to record. I'll just close that though. So those are some choices for making video captures.